All right. Little friendly nugs there. This is your Melee Grand Finals. All right, so one thing that I've kind of noticed about, like I said, both of these guys here is that they have this whole intense meta game that they're playing between themselves because they always stay in the lab with each other. So both of these guys definitely know about each other's play style. So not saying that you would like to take any of this with your gameplay or, you know, incorporate it into your gameplay, but a lot of this will be meta game shenanigans between the two players. So anyway, going down here at Battlefield, looks like not a huge lead. Oh, wow, and he tried to snipe him right there with the ledge grab right there. Oh. So definitely he's going to want to try to answer with that back real quick. I'm sure that's not what he wanted. And Jude just kind of waiting it out, trying to see if he can start scoring some solid hits, trying to make use of this stock that he has. Oh. Oh. And that was so smart, so sneaky. He just, you know, he feinted like he was going to get back onto the stage there, and he just went ahead and grabbed the ledge, so I like that. Oh, and Jude is getting these misfires out of control. Like, it's ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure it was Fang that said that's like a 1 in 8 chance, and he's been getting it like, oh my God, are you serious? Jude is doing both, or doing two things. He's getting extremely lucky with the misfires and being extremely technical as he gets killed. So anyway, a considerable lead for Mr. Luigi here. Sheik's just trying to play a little catch up. Needles, karate chop action, more karate chop action. Oh, and it's crazy to think that that was a good little trade exchange right there. Wait, whoa, guys. It's Mr. Spade joining us here in a little bit. All right.
What's going on, guys? Check, check. Hello. We're good.
All right.
So, how's it going, guys?
This has been pretty crazy. I was kind of telling these guys that since these guys play each other so much, they're having like a lot of meta game shenanigans, so to speak. It's not like, oh.
It's not just Luigi stuff and Sheik stuff.
Right, definitely.
So this is game 3, right?
Yeah.
Or is this?
No. Game 1.
I've been confused. Too much watching.
A lot of smashing today. A lot of good stuff I've been seeing too.
Well, we'll see what it is, but right
I'm
now
sure
we've got a pretty even match.
Yeah, it's pretty even. Wow, and I like the way Moogle decided to play dead there just for a second, just to kind of see if Jude was going to kind of fish out anything there, but.
Yeah.
Oh.
Luckily, he wasn't punished too heavily for that.
Oh, wow.
That was Shoryuken.
Yeah, he did go for it. And I like the way Jude just kind of like lets it all hang out, like he doesn't even care. He's just like, I'm going to go for it.
I mean, he's playing Luigi. That's not even like. We try not to talk about Jude's mains, but that's not a main.
Right.
Okay, that tech.
Oh.
And
in there.
What's he going to do?
And karate chop action. I love it.
$2 slices.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And this is
needles.
Something.
Okay, he avoids the needles. Takes the landing on the platform.
And what happened? Did he actually tech out of that? Or I know he got the hit.
I wasn't sure what's going on. I was too focused on him avoiding everything that was being thrown at
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
So I don't even know.
So one stock apiece, 0%.
Even match. Okay.
Oh, nice spot dodge.
Yeah, that was good. Oh, that's enough.
That would be, yeah. That was. Jude seemed like he was pretty happy with that one. Yeah, I think that was pretty solid read. He went for that wave dash, and I'm not sure if Moogle decided to just went ahead and go ahead and try to grab for that ledge, but he was already ready with the, I think that was back air, or either it was just an air there.
Yeah, he had really good like preemptive edge guard.
Yeah,
because
he was ready for it. Yeah, exactly. So he was ready for it. So it's just not. It's not like he had a specific thing in mind that he wanted to do. He just wanted to make sure he contested well. So it worked out for him. He was able to score that stock pretty easy.
If you look at like the way Jude plays and his level of seriousness, and Moogle, I mean, he's usually a pretty happy-looking, you know,
Yeah.
guy, but right now he looks a little bit stressed out. I think he's just, I think he really wants this.
Yeah, I think that could be a part of it too. Because I'm not saying that he's not playing bad or anything, but I've seen he seems like a little bit more on the aggressive side compared to how he normally would play. A lot of it is defensive, and you can see him kind of going in. Well, against Jude anyway. I mean, his last matches he was being a little defensive and just kind of picking his spaces. But right now you can see like a lot of movement.
He's just really trying to put on the pressure.
Yeah. Up. And once again, I like the playing dead. I still love that.
I mean, that's a pretty good mix-up, especially when you're playing against somebody like Sheik or Falcon or Luigi, I guess.
Oh, my goodness, man. He is getting those misfires. Like, every time it seems like he needs a misfire, he gets it. It's nuts.
Yeah.
So, Jude, I do like the portion that he likes to use the randomness of particular characters, so to speak.
Definitely so. Good shield pressure. I think Moogle was just kind of looking for an opening there.
Yeah.
That's going to be a stock. Good edge guarding.
Oh, wow, and that was crazy. I thought he was getting ready to be actually on the ledge. Randall kind of flew by.
Luigi is just so slippery. You just can't really get a hold of him.
Yeah. And I think that's one thing he's kind of using to his advantage. He's really using Luigi's movement options to kind of match Sheik's options. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sheik's kind of naturally fast, but you know.
Luigi just makes the most of his stuff like his wave dash, or
right.
keeps those aerials out, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
that's
like stuff like that.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness, it's disgusting. Because I mean, you know, it's kind of like you don't want to just make it free, right? But at the same time, you just don't want to seem like you're just ridiculously vulnerable. So.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to deal with.
Jude has been playing this game long enough where he knows the ins and outs of just movement in general.
Yeah.
Swift chop to the face.
Yeah, karate chop
stock.
action.
That ain't Buzz Lightyear.
I know it. Oh,
goes for a deep forward air. Will he get punished?
Yeah, that was
no punish.
That was really close on both players' half right there.
Yeah,
oh,
that's not enough. He's got Randall too. Good recovery right there. He's gonna get Randall again. Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah.
He waited. It's not gonna be another 5 seconds till Randall's out.
So, even again.
Even match. Almost exactly even. Good jab.
Oh.
I mean, what is exactly going on here? Luigi's using his movement. Sheik, what is Sheik doing? Playing dead.
We like
that. We like that.
I do like that.
And no punish on that.
Oh, and wow, Randall floated in right at the moment. I think he was meant to grab that ledge there.
That was actually a very unfortunate Randall.
Yeah. It took that option away from him.
Good down throw. No follow-up, though. Luigi, again, just
sliding
like
the
around.
Movement is on point. Jude's movement is really coming through for him right now.
I'm just surprised how well he uses roll. I mean, you don't really see Luigi's roll that much just because wave dash goes so far.
Right.
But, I mean, you're not really, invincible while you do the wave dash. Good recovery.
Oh, wow. And
saves it for the last second.
Right.
I think she could have just re-grabbed.
Yeah, that's another thing, too. Or just held it out.
Yeah. I think he's just trying to play a little bit safer. Doesn't want to lose that early stock. But he's going to have to make something good happen.
Yeah, I mean, at that point where this high percentage, you got to answer. Okay, there it is.
All right. That's good.
So, 49 in. Not too bad. Oh,
Luigi
coconuts.
dash attack.
Oh.
Okay, Sheik trying to make something out of it. All right, good tech. Not a good trade at all.
Yeah, that was a terrible
that
trade. That was kind of unfortunate.
All right, how is Sheik going to make it back? Luigi just kind of waiting. See, look at that
and he
roll.
caught the back dash with a roll.
Oh, man, that would have been it.
Forward throw.
This is probably going to be it right here. Yeah,
wow.
try to make it fancy.
Yeah.
He just kind of misspaced that back air with the ball.
So, Jute.
That's game 2 for Jute.
404.
And this is, what is this, winners finals?
I'm pretty sure this is grand, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Pretty sure this is grand.
So
yeah.
Fang already played his set. I wasn't watching at that moment.
So, looking at a character change, maybe. Fox?
I mean, Moogle's Fox is pretty solid.
Yeah.
Takes him back to Yoshi's story. He probably just wants those early kills with up smash, up air. Okay,
Oh.
all right. He goes in there.
And yeah, no hesitation. You know, it's kind of make or break. So I would think you'd see a lot of aggressive gameplay here. That was a nice little spot dodge to avoid the grab there.
Spot dodge is pretty common for like, you know, rookie kind of a player, but Jude just really knows how, like, when exactly to bring him out.
Yeah.
Good up smash,
Yeah,
and that's it.
That is good.
This looks like a good character change for Moogle.
Yeah, and once again, you got to respect Yoshi's because, I mean, Fox, I mean, that's kind of a given.
Good stage. Up throw, up throw.
Oh, and he decides to protect the platform this time, so I like that. Was pretty smart.
Good mix-up. Look how free that, or like safe that up smash was.
Yeah.
And there's Fox off stage.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
and he wanted it. He wanted it.
Wow. Yeah, down air was obvious, but
karate chop action.
Okay.
Wow.
Evens it up. Fox just funny. It's funny to watch Fox under a bunch of shield pressure because he's usually the one giving the shield pressure.
Right. It is.
But Luigi's just like, oh, I'm just gonna slide around everywhere. You can't really do that.
Yeah. It is nuts to think that, you know, as far as some of the movement options that Luigi has, he's extremely capable of keeping up with, I mean, you know, anybody.
Bears back air.
Oh,
he goes
straight up.
Good option.
Pretty ballsy. That was pretty nice. I totally respect that.
Okay,
all right.
Good use of up tilt.
So,
I mean, he just makes really good use of all Luigi's normals.
Yeah.
Good recovery.
Oh,
with the
wow.
Randall.
And
Randall covering.
yeah,
all the
covering
options.
it out for him.
And that's a stop.
Yeah. So, even again, it's kind of crazy.
Back and forth.
Yeah, this is pretty back and forth. It's not like there's not been a defined lead here in quite some time.
It looked really good at the beginning, but Jute only takes a matter of seconds to really just even it up. Oh, the misfire!
And the misfire, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
every time he's needed it, he's gotten
That's
it.
a
man.
Luigi main thing, I feel like.
Yeah.
If you actually main Luigi, I feel like you get all the right misfires.
Luigi shows you more
Oh
love.
my gosh, is that it? Yes,
oh
that is
yeah,
it.
yeah, and just in case, and that's another thing too. You got to make sure to grab that ledge. That was insane. Like
that was scary right there for Luigi. He just kind of wasted his second jump off stage.
So I mean, he benefited
Good
from
up air
it.
and another.
And,
he
he just was right out of range for it. So
yeah, a little bit too greedy, but he didn't get punished. So
I'm not gonna lie, I would like to see a little laser, just to kind of get Luigi to come to him. I mean, you know.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah, he doesn't
Good
want to like
shine.
fish it out, but.
Well, the thing about lasers is they're not. You can't really use them on Yoshi's that well.
Well, yeah.
Especially against somebody like Luigi who's all over the place. If you get caught doing a laser and you get like F tilted or something, bad things will happen.
Yeah, definitely.
I think this is gonna be it. I don't see Moogle.
Ah.
Yeah, that's it.
Karate chop action does it.
Well, good job to Jute.
Yeah, shout out to Jude and Moogle, chopping it up a little bit.
Jute with a big bout of laughter.
Yeah, these guys, they play each other a lot, so I'm pretty sure that, you know, no salt, all love. These guys are pretty much veterans, man. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
God. They
Huntsville
do
crew vets.
Yeah, definitely. They do a lot of work around here, so to speak. So, and that's another thing, too. They always stay in the lab, man. They're always in the lab in some shape, form, or fashion.
Playing like every week.
Yeah, and that's one thing, too. I mean, it's like, it's one thing to just be in the lab practicing and things like that, but, like, you know, when those guys are playing, they're like, oh, well, let's test this, let's test that, let's test this. They're actually creating scenarios for themselves in order to, you know, progress their gameplay. So I think that's something that's important, too. Not necessarily just playing, but seeing different situations you're able to take on and seeing, you know, what you can do from it.
Doing interviews? Yeah, I guess.
Interview?
Do you want to interview?
Yeah, I can. So we got Mr. Jute showing up. Oh, man, not Luigi top tier. All right. So we got Jute here joining us, man. So, excuse me.
What's up, guys?
How did you feel about the match in general? First, I want to talk about
I played bad. Andy played bad. End of story.
Yeah, I wanted to say. Well, first, I wanted to mention the Sheik gameplay. There's a lot of
Excuse me.
yeah, this
Over
is
like
like
this. Okay.
oh, okay, we're good. Okay, cool.
Okay.
There was a lot of instances where I'm not gonna say that you had like a lot of different reads, but I was seeing that you guys, since you kind of, you know, you guys play each other a lot, it was like you were kind of playing this intense meta game.
That set was really intense. Okay, so let me break it down. Let me break it down.
Right.
All right, so you notice how me and Andy were like right in front of each other's faces?
Yeah,
So,
a lot of
like,
the time.
Yeah, so there's like really intense mind games going on there because Andy likes to shield and grab. Like,
Right.
and like
course.
I was trying to like bait out a grab with a spot dodge, and then Andy started adapting to that and reading my spot dodge, and then he grabbed me. So like,
yeah, definitely.
So like that part of that match was really intense. I messed up a lot of wave dashes. Every time I full hopped out of shield or just air dodged, that's a wave dash.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a wave dash.
Yeah.
Luigi's jump squat is so shut up, honey bear. Luigi's jump squat's really long, so it takes a long time for him to leave the ground.
Yeah.
And you can only wave dash when you leave the ground.
Right.
Because if you input the dodge button while you're in jump squat, you just jump.
Okay.
So that's why I would jump a lot. Other times, like when I air dodge, is when I just press the L button too late, and I'm trying to get like max distance wave dashes.
Yeah.
So if you do it too late, then you just air dodge straight this way, and I think that's what happened a lot.
One thing I want to mention is that you guys off the edge of the stage, you guys had this really intense recovery portion when it was the the Sheik matchup where you guys were doing insane stuff like okay, jump off the edge. He decided to wall jump, and then he would act like he's gonna go ahead and go for the ledge or grab the ledge, and then. Or edge, and then he would say, you know what? No, I'm just going to up B. And then there was that one point where in the Fox matchup, he decided to go straight up. And, I mean, stuff like that.
I did not cover that.
Yeah, and that's one thing, too. That's just really not saying uncharacteristic things outside of, so
I think that's uncharacteristic.
Well, safe the – yeah, but I wouldn't say in a matchup between you two guys, like you two gentlemen. I mean, I wouldn't think that you would expect Andy to go straight up into the air. I mean –
but by the same token, like, I saw it happen. It's an easy cover. I just back air or even down air.
Yeah.
If I have the timing right, and I just didn't do anything. he just.
Well, and that's one thing too, because we were just like, whoa, he just went straight up, and then of course there was no capitalization.
Yeah,
so I know that's one thing that's like I feel like Andy was doing to kind of not necessarily throw you off, but to kind of make sure that you're still thinking. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you have opponents that throw stuff out at you to say, hey, I want to make sure is his heart still beating type of thing. Just make sure that you're still kind of focused in some shape, form, or regard.
I don't think Andy meant to do that.
Okay. Well, that's one thing that I just kind of want to mention. And another thing, too, which really was surprising me, that you were catching a lot of techs and a lot of rolls and stuff like that. You hit the, wave dash throw, and then you would see what he do, and then you wave dash throw again. And then after
I caught on to it, like, at the beginning of the set, I didn't know his tech habits. I mean, I play Andy all the time, but like when I do a tech punish, it's usually just on reaction. It's not really a...
like a set.
It's not a read.
Yeah,
like it's a reaction thing, and I play Falcon, so when I'm playing Luigi, I'm not quite used to that. So I had to read him a little bit more.
Okay.
And during the last couple of games, I think I caught on. The last game especially, I did a lot of regrabs with down throw and stuff.
Yeah.
So I caught on to his tech habits.
And that was one thing too, because I didn't really see Andy do as much adjusting as he normally would do, because me and Spade were kind of over talking. We were saying that it seemed like that maybe he came in a little flustered, or maybe it was just that he wasn't actually focused, because it seemed like his gameplay was just a little different.
I think after the first game is where it went downhill for him.
Yeah, because I mean
because he beat me first game in the winners finals.
Yeah.
And since I took that game, like taking the first game is huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. And I mean, it seems like Andy, in my personal opinion, he's really solid defensively, and it seems like that a lot of that just didn't happen to show up today. So it was just one of those things that I kind of want to mention. So, Jude, you got any shout outs or anything, man, that you want to make happen? We're gonna probably roll it over to.
I kind of want to stay on to commentate.
Yeah.
Because I want to talk mad trash to Smash 4.
Well,
I'm not gonna talk trash. I'm gonna try.
He's like, I'm gonna be a good boy.
Yeah, I'll try. Okay, shout outs. I think the only shout out I have is Hassel. They keep on putting these tournaments for us, and we actually got a really good turnout today. So
yeah, definitely. I think there's over like
and
50 people or 50-something
at least
people.
for PM, I think there's at least 40 for Melee.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's good. So thanks to Hassel for hosting events. I really appreciate it.
Definitely.
And they're bringing much needed attention to our scene.
Yeah, definitely. Which it's not it hadn't been like a wasteland, so to speak, but it's definitely been a nice rejuvenation, like a good sip of water in the hot desert, so to speak. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I think that's my only shout out. So
all right, cool. Well, guys, it looks like we'll probably be getting ready to switch over to Smash 4 here after a while. So I'm pretty sure we got the stream rebooted and everything. So I know I'll be here for Smash 4 at least for quite some time. I love Smash 4. I'm gonna say I love it, but I do have a good. I like the way they do what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. So and it's bringing like a lot of new blood and just the community itself's growing. I feel like certain people don't have to feel like they're surrounded by elitists. They can actually grow and stuff like that. Where
emphasis on elitists, like myself.
Well,
I'll try to be unbiased, but if I start being too biased, then I'll pop off.
No, not a problem. The thing about it is just it's just kind of rough for some of the newer blood to kind of deal with when you guys are so mechanically sound. You guys have so much knowledge, and one thing it's hard to you can't apply it to the actual other game, and then Smash 4 is not like.
It's a different play style.
Sure. Definitely. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not as technical, but it doesn't have a lot of the advanced mechanics that.
No, it doesn't.
I mean,
I think that is a unbiased, objective opinion.
Yeah.
Like, Smash 4 is not as technical as Melee or PM or maybe even 64 or Brawl.
But guys, we're going to switch it over here in just a second.
Yep.
And
I'll be sticking around.
Yes, stay tuned.
Salt coming your way.
And I'll be here. I guess I'll try to balance out the sodium somehow.
Yeah.
So thanks again, guys. We'll be back in just a second.